Yeah, I remember BJ. He was a good kid. Tried to take him under my wing, but never was good at any sports or talking to the ladies, but at least he had his personality to fall back on. But 29 hit and all of a sudden, weak bones, weak knees. Kid didn't stand a chance. I'm sure gonna miss the boy.
BJ's 20s. Yeah, there's a lot I'm gonna miss about BJ's 20s. Late nights at Beatty Common. I remember, spotting BJ in the Plaza of the Americas, having a picnic with a random international student. As of late, is more of dancing under tablecloths, excruciating bonding. Very, very excruciating bonding. But it's sad, Are there gonna be any more Tony Hawk jokes? Joking about dating Mary? I don't know if he's gonna know the definition of every term and phrase party 18 plus anymore. It's just the stuff you think about. Rest in peace, BJ's 20s.
BJ was one of my closest friends. Although, if I'm being honest, he had a lot of close friends. So I was really just more of a regular friend. If there's one thing everyone knew about BJ, it's that everyone knew BJ. Not like in the biblical sense, but what I mean is his inner circle was really just more of a medium to large circle. He was so popular. No matter the course, mobs of people would follow. He knew America so well, unblocking intersections from Alaska to the Magic Kingdom. And he made sure people took care of themselves. If Becky was tired, he'd say, take a nap. He was a real people pleaser. I mean, it was his name. And now I'd like to raise a cap shot. Though we may have lost BJ's cremated remains in the fire, we will never lose our memories.
I'm honored to speak here today, to have a moment to remember a man who was loved by so many. Like most of you, I was a close friend of 20's BJ. We shared a deep connection, and yet sometimes it just felt like he wasn't as active, involved, or compassionate of a friend to me as I was to him. When he'd go through hard times, I was always right there for him, responding to his text, calling to see how he was doing. Totally selfless, Christ-like even, but he rarely returned that energy or effort. Because while Christ-like is a word that people regularly use to refer to myself, the same couldn't be said about 20's BJ, and he wouldn't want it to be either. For as good of a man as he was, in some ways, he was simply blinded by his militant atheism. I remember having long talks with him, late into the night, where we came to realize how similar our concepts of love and morality were. And I always held out hope that he'd see the light. But I suppose it wasn't meant to be, and it breaks my heart to know that he's down there right now, being tortured endlessly for all of eternity, just burning and screaming and burning and screaming and burning and screaming. But our God is a God of endless, selfless love. And if you fail to see that evolution and fossils and the Big Bang, all these supposedly scientifically proven facts, are just the lies of Satan, well, you deserve to burn in hell. And so BJ does. He really does. And to symbolize his burning, I have here with me a book, a horrible book. Couldn't grace it on my podium, had to set it on the ground. God is not great, it says. Well, guess what, BJ? God is great. So just as this book is about to burn, so do you burn. See that? See that, BJ? Can you see that from down there? Can you? How does it feel, BJ? How does it feel?
Hey y'all, wanted to thank you guys for coming out today. I know it's not been easy. It's obviously difficult to kind of get over this loss of PG's 20s. I don't know about y'all, but I've been trying to encourage myself. I know it's cliche, but with the truth that, you know, we're here to celebrate his 20s, who he was. I can't do it. I mean, I'm gonna miss the bastard. He was a dad to all of us, you know? I mean, literally a dad. He was literally a dad. Beach, number 1. He signed it and everything. Oh my God. I'm sorry, guys. But I mean, am I never gonna hear another slang word again? Char, shit. The guy's a powerhouse. Is that just gonna go away? Is it just gonna become nothing? I'm struggling really bad. What about that stupid Bose speaker he takes everywhere? Is he gonna get a new one because he's 30? Give me a break, man. This is stupid. I'm sorry. I need a minute.
Beej, happy birthday, bro. I hope you're able to receive this message mentally before it's too much of a tough night for you. Dude, I love you so much, man, and I'm so thankful for all of our awesome adventures. Thanks for being the coolest roommate out of all the guys next door. Dude, I just hope you have a great night tonight. Happy birthday, bro. Love you, man.
I remember BJ in his 20s hiking up that mountain. He went up that mountain a boy, came back down a piece of raw, chafed, senile old man who now he only complains about the AC. Last I heard he was looking at a Prius. When he walks around, all I hear is white noise from his ankles popping. Alright, cut that shit. Alright.
Yo! Where my party people at? Anyone seen BJ? Let's do it!
Oh, Brian? No, I haven't seen that. Maybe ask the other guys.
I haven't seen BJ, but did you know that when you turn 30 years old, healthcare rates rise tremendously? Call for a quote today.
Wait, what? Where's BJ? I'm in a meeting. BJ, love the guy, but haven't seen him. Just finished drinking beer and deleting my truck, not to mention catching some huge snook.
Fork, I don't know, but did you see Tom Brady throw the trophy off his boat? Oh, BJ? Haven't seen him. Oh! Oh, BJ? No, I haven't seen him. I just came to get a soda in between games while I was playing Halo, letting my tattoo heal.
Hey! Oh, BJ? Daddy's home. I don't know where he is, but I gotta go. Game night at Laney's. Hey, BJ! We're out on Joel's Lake right now, and we're looking for you! Just want to say, you're awesome. Help us find you. Yeah!
BJ? Smart, dude. No, hey, visto.
Hey guys, sorry you've been looking all over for me. I packed up my Honda Civic 2013 Black and I'm moving abroad last minute. I turned 30, rip my youth.
Happy birthday, BJ. I've known you for over half your life now, and it's been a blessing. I love your compassion, your friendliness, your enthusiasm, and most of all, just how you love our family and have stuck by us all these years. I really hope you have a great birthday and the best year ahead. Love you. Bye-bye.
Hello, darkness, my old friend. I've come to talk with you again, because a vision softly dead in my brain still remains within the sound. It's a color started with the halo of a street lamp. 10,000 people, maybe more. People talking without speaking.
Happy birthday. I wanted to try and describe some of my favorite traits of yours. Smart, kind, caring, inventive, giving, passionate, and selfless. Among these traits, we can now add what I like to call middle-aged. Welcome to your 30s, where I will have to admit getting off the couch seems a little more difficult. Drinking a beer might get you a little more buzzed, and sometimes your waistline gets ever so slightly larger. But welcome anyway. I hope that your newfound gray hairs are as wild and spontaneous as your 20s. Love you, BJ.
Hey BJ, thanks for coming in so soon. I'm sorry if I sounded frantic over the phone, but I didn't realize how old you were. We really need to start talking about retirement planning. We need to go over things like Social Security and Medicare because, as you know, at your age, medical expenses can start to really add up. I was also looking over your account here and I realized that you were being invested aggressively. That is not the type of investment strategy for someone of your age. Let me know what you think, but I think we need to start making some drastic changes here pretty soon.
Wait, we got invited to BJ's funeral?
Are you serious? You want us to make a video as well?
Wow.
I mean, he has many
thousands, really.
Friends, yeah.
I'm
and we're
touched.
handpicked?
I'm touched. I can't believe it. I can't believe it's over. He was just such a great guy. So charismatic. Just always the life of the party.
Well, he was more like the life after the party. He would really stick around for hours.
It's true.
But I have to say, BJ was like my twin flame. We used to joke that we were brother and sister and people would believe us just because we're so similar. Our love for music, our love for Hispanics.
Ugh. He's never gonna get a Hispanic woman now. There's no chance.
No. It's a tragedy.
So, to end this, I just want to say, BJ, you've touched us.
And we're pretty sure we've touched you.
Man, I feel like we didn't say BJ enough times.
We really didn't. Do you get it, BJ? Do you get it? Because your name means...
Hey guys. Douchebag Zach coming here live. One of my favorite things about BJ was his endurance. It seemed like he could just do anything. So strong-willed and strong-minded. He was a great cook. He had great style. He actually matched me a lot of the time. He'll always be remembered as a great masseuse and someone that I always loved. To the mountaintops.
Hey Brian, it's your roommate Cooper, the pilot. I don't know if you really remember me. You were always so busy catching up on text, dilly-dallying over at Disney, and complaining that it's hot out here, y'all. I mean, it's always hot in Florida. This ain't the first time, come on now. But if you open my white elephant gift 8 months ago, you would have known that there's a plane ticket inside that present, but it's under your bed and you missed that chance. Sorry, dude. But here you are in your favorite cup. We're gonna spread you over Disney because I know that's where you'd want to rest. Happy birthday, dude. Love you.
Hi, BJ. It's Chloe. I was just sitting here thinking about when we met. At that time, it was maybe 3 or 4 years ago, and I remember thinking, like, this guy, he has like 3 or 4, good years left to live. And I just can't help but sit here and reflect kind of like for you and wonder, no pressure because it's inevitable, like we're here at the end. I don't know. I just like hope you lived those final years right, But it seems like it was a really good run and I love that for you. And I've loved being a part of it. I'd like to think I was the highlight probably of those years, these last years for you. And I love you.
E se io muoio da partigiano, oh bella ciao, bella ciao, bella ciao, ciao, ciao. E se io muoio da partigiano, tu mi devi seppellire, e seppellire lassù in montagna. Oh bella ciao, bella ciao, bella ciao, ciao, ciao. E seppellire lassù in montagna sotto l'ombra di un bel fiore.
Hey BJ, it's me, Nairobi. I know what you're thinking. I thought she was dead. But you were wrong. Only your 20s are dead. As they should be. The best is yet to come, and I would know because you're one of my favorites. Now be sure and tune in to season 5 of Money Heist on Netflix because our story doesn't have to end here.
Hey Beach, we wrote your song. 1, 2, 3. I hear your body creaks when you turn 31. Oh, what a shame that you came here with no one. JK, you came with the crew. Beach, make the most of tonight, cause your 20s are done. But you won't really die young. Don't you have a grandson? Somewhere. Young Beach, rip the 20s. When you gonna make some money? Alaska's cool, but better settle. Where's your girlfriend? We won't meddle. We know you're popular and living it up, You're pretty dope, but can your road ass keep up? Probably. Looking for some trouble tonight. BJ Sands will show you a good time. Rest in peace, your 20s are dead. Slipped away, they've taken their last breath. Aren't you getting sad that this song is done? Kesha's the best, but I'd put you at a close second. But you're not number 2. Beach, make the most of tonight, cause your 20s are done. And we miss you a ton. Bye.
Bye. Have fun.
Hey, so I guess BJ wants us to make him a video or something for his birthday.
Again?
Yeah, I know.
He's like always wanting people to make stuff for him.
I know. It's a little ridiculous.
Kind of selfish and inconvenient.
Yeah, I kind of agree. But just, it's fine. Just say something nice and wish him a happy birthday and just tell him that you love him or something.
I think we should like roast his ass, actually.
All right, sure. Let's do it.
Hey Beach, it's Amber. I just want to say you're getting old as shit.
Ooh, she said the S word. Yeah, you are getting old as shit. And in fact, for your birthday this year, I'm gonna get you a cane and a walker.
And is that a... Yeah. I see a gray hair popping up. That's a sign of oldism.
Oldism, yeah. It must be all those stressful Disney tours that you're doing. Anyway, tonight, don't forget to take your hearing aids out.
Yeah, or get your dentures out, maybe?
Yeah. And then one other thing, I've been noticing that you've been awful achy recently.
Like in his feet?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Plantar fasciitis.
Plantar fasciitis. Yeah, it's just because you're
Anyway.
getting old.
Yeah, you should probably take care of that. So, anyways, we love you.
Love you.
Good day.
I said good day.
Due to the events of July 20th, BJ will no longer be able to enjoy the things of his 20s. Things like spike ball and volleyball, and even long walks to the beach, things he enjoyed so dearly. Or requesting creative gifts from his Facebook friends for his birthday, some of which he still hasn't received. He'll be destined to slaving away for rich families just to pay for his insurance. Please join me in taking a moment of silence in honor of what BJ used to be. Happy birthday, BJ.
Gosh, where do you even begin with a character as delightful as BJ Rockmore? BJ had a fierceness when it came to love. Loving his friends, loving the underdog, just loving everyone. And a lot of times that manifested itself in ways that might seem like shortcomings to others, such as like, for example, inviting actual trolls to play on your volleyball team so you lose at every competitive event, or being 6 hours late for a dinner that you planned because you want to stop and have a heartfelt conversation with every single bypasser that could have possibly come by you. Like, while some people might see those as shortcomings, you know, to BJ, that's love. And that's why we all loved BJ, because he loved so well. He forced you to love him. He forced you to love yourself. He forced you to love people maybe you turned a blind eye to. And that was sweet Beej, you know. I'll miss you, Beej.
BJ. You know, it's crazy how things can happen. You just never would have thought. I mean, it's hard to imagine that, really it's hard to wrap my mind around the fact that now I got to find somebody else to cut my hair. I mean, I probably could do it with a pair of rusty scissors and a mirror. I could probably get pretty close to a BJ haircut, but that's going to be a tough one to get. But just can't believe it happened. It just goes to show you never know what could happen. You know, one minute everything's fine, and the next everything's different. So gonna miss that guy. Gonna miss him.
Yeah, I know BJ. That pool tool's always coming over here and using me for my hot tub. Maybe when he's 30, he'll move out on his own. But he is a pretty cool guy, I guess. He likes to travel to cool places. He likes good food. He's pretty welcoming overall, seems to bring people together. He's got a good sense of humor. So maybe 30 won't be so bad for him.
BJ, Stash is sad about missing your birthday, but we just wanted you to know that we absolutely love you and thank you for being an amazing friend. You're truly one in a million.
Rest in peace to your 20s, BJ. What a decade. And wow, how truly depressing for you that it is now over. I really feel actual pity for you that you're now that old. But to be honest, so much about the way that you lived your life in your 20s was deeply inspiring to me and many others. Your obsessive allegiance to the things you love the most in your life, like your AirPods, your Honda Civic 2013 Black, and Disney World, a place that you love so much that you just can't seem to ever turn away. It's really beautiful, and I really admire that about you. And looking back on your 20s in mourning, of course, it's actually so amazing that you managed to capture so much of it so thoroughly with your 1 second a day videos. And I know that I can speak for myself and say that I'm looking forward to watching your video from the past year, where you so thoroughly documented all of your safe and responsible behavior during the coronavirus pandemic. I think it's a really beautiful thing. And, you know, as you enter your 30s, I have just one piece of advice for you, and that is to try hammocking. It's really actually so fun and relaxing, and it's super easy. I mean, you can like set it up anywhere, and you know what? Actually, I'll spare the rambling about hammocking. And if you want, you can just text me if you have any questions about hammocking. I'd be happy to answer any of your questions. And following your lead, I will make sure to text you back in 3 to 7 business days for any of your questions about hammocking. All right, rest in peace to your 20s, BJ.
Brothers and sisters, tonight we gather to mourn the passing of 20-something-year-old BJ. Brian. In a world full of darkness, 20-something-year-old Brian was light. In a world so cold, 20-something-year-old Brian was warmth. May his legend live on. May we never forget. And may he prosper in the life of 30s.